Hello, my sunrise seekers. Do you from time to time get that really nervous feeling where your chest feels a little bit tight sometimes, you're really anxious, you can't seem to settle? Does it happen to you when there are things going on that are beyond your control, or when things are constantly changing for you? Now, change and particularly unpredictable change can be quite stressful. As humans, we're naturally geared, most of us anyway, for not changing. We like having things to stay the same. So when things are changing around you, it can be quite stressful. Now, I had a situation like this at work. We had a new boss and there was just change everywhere and it was really unpredictable. She would just walk in one day and say, right, you're no longer working here, you're working there. And she did it all the time. And I just had this constant feeling of stress at work because you didn't know what was going to change, whether all the work that you had just done for the last few weeks was going to be thrown out the window or accepted or any of that. And it was an absolutely terrible situation and a terrible feeling. But just remember, change isn't always a bad thing. We need to change to improve. And particularly when you're preventing burnout, it is actually a lot of changes that you need to make. But just make sure that you're doing it in a really small way, that it doesn't give you all those big nerves and the anxiousness as changes, and particularly unpredictable changes, will give you. Now, a little tip to try to help you cope with change and particularly unpredictable change. Now, it's just a little tip. It's literally a little bit of a laugh, just to help in the moment when you find out that something's changing, to try to get rid of that horrible stress response, is to have a laugh, have a joke. Don't do it at anyone's expense, and just try to relieve that initial tension that everyone's feeling, because having a laugh takes your mind off of what's going on just for a mere moment. And if you're a good jokester, or the people around you, it can actually give you a different perspective and sometimes gratitude for what the change has actually brought you. So this week, notice the changes in your life. If they're not big ones, you might have little ones. Try not to get too wound up about them, and if there is a big wound up one, have a bit of a laugh. Try to see the funny side of it and just keep moving forward. Anyway, that's all from us this week. Trying to think of a really funny joke right now, but at the moment we don't seem to have a funny bone in our body. So if you have a really good clean joke, please let us know in the comments, reply to this email, get in contact with us. We would love your best clean joke to try and break stressful moments. That's all from us this week. Have a good one. Bye.